the heart that was never mine. Shen Chengfeng was the marriage partner my father had carefully chosen for me. He was also the person I had secretly loved for 6 long years. I stared at his flawless face, my heart racing uncontrollably, and shyly lowered my head. His voice was deep and pleasant, especially when he said calmly and solemnly, "I agree to the marriage." In that moment, I believed my long crush was finally going to have a happy ending. On our wedding day, I walked toward him in a white wedding dress, full of hope and joy for the future. But just as the ceremony was about to finish, a woman burst into the hall, weeping bitterly and hysterically. It was Shen Chengfeng, so Maya's called sister. At first I thought her reaction was exaggerated, and I stood there at a loss. But the unmistakable affection in Shen Chengfeng's eyes felt like a bucket of cold water poured over me. I watched him ignore all the guests, walk straight off the stage, take Shen Chengfeng's arm firmly, and prepare to leave in front of everyone. I froze, my voice trembling. "Shen Chengfeng, today is our wedding day." He turned slowly, no guilt on his face, only a cold, mocking smile. At that moment, I finally realized that all the happiness and tenderness before me were nothing but fragile bubbles. Worse came soon after. My family was reported anonymously. Capital chain collapsed completely, and we went bankrupt overnight. My father was cornered by creditors and jumped off at all building, leaving me forever. Overnight, I went from a beloved, admired young lady to a penniless widow, mocked by everyone. A month after my father's death, I moved from a bright villa to a shabby, run-down apartment. The conditions were terrible, but I had no time to grieve. I rushed from one part-time job to another every day, struggling to survive. One evening, a conspicuous luxury car stopped in front of the building. Shen Chengfeng leaned against it, waiting for me. Seeing him, the pain of the wedding and the horror of my father's death flooded back. I held back my tears and said coldly, "I will never let you and Shen Chengyu be together properly." "You refuse to divorce because you still want to be Mrs. Shen?" He sneered. I was used to his cruelty. "I don't want the title, but as long as we remain married, you can never be legitimate." It was my only remaining weapon. I knew the truth. If Shen Chengfeng had not plotted against us, my family would not have been ruined, my father would not have been hounded, and he would still be alive. I often wondered what life would be like if I had never loved him. That crush had become a mark of shame, a stain that led me to bring disaster to my dearest father. Later, Shen Chengyu appeared again at my workplace, tracing the window mockingly. "Some people's fathers kill themselves at a little pressure, but you cling to life and a marriage certificate. Changfeng has many ways to deal with you. If you're not sensible, just wait and see." I smiled faintly, looking at her with cold indifference. How could I have been so blind to their affair? "We'll see." To avoid getting my boss into trouble, I quit. Late that night, after my last shift, the familiar car appeared again. For a moment, I wanted to give up and get divorced, just to make life easier. But pride and hatred held me back. I ignored him and walked toward the building. Suddenly, strong hands grabbed my arm, and the strong smell of alcohol surrounded me. My 6-year crush ended in tragedy. The calm, outstanding boy I once admired had become a stranger. Memories flooded back. The times I asked my father to fund summer camps, set up scholarships, offer internships, and promote Shen Chengfeng. And now, I could only beg my father to wake up. I placed sunflowers at his grave and knelt down. "Dad, I was foolish. I let the wolf in." I wiped my tears and forced a smile. "I can support myself now. I can bake cakes and make milk tea. I've learned so much. Clapping sounded. Shen Chen, you kicked the flowers away. I raised my hand to slap her, but Shen Chengfeng grabbed my wrist so hard it left red marks. I felt no tears, only hatred. I bowed and left, but Shen Chengyu grabbed my hair and dragged me to another tombstone. I struggled, but Shen Chengfeng watched coldly. I was thrown to the ground, my abdomen stinging violently. Song Qiu Xiao. That heart in you belongs to my mother. Your father stole it. Blood soaked my clothes. Before I fainted, I saw Shen Chengfeng rush toward me in panic. I stayed in hospital for a week. Someone took care of me and paid all the bills. The doctor said the wound narrowly missed my heart, touched my chest. That strong heartbeat, it was supposed to belong to someone else. When I was 18, Father said I had minor surgery. It was actually a heart transplant, and that was exactly when Shen Chengfeng approached me. All his kindness was a lie. He only wanted revenge for his adoptive mother. My eagerness to help him must have seemed ridiculous to him. I texted him, "Tomorrow 9 a.m., Civil Affairs Bureau. Bring documents." I left hospital against medical advice. Shen Chengfeng waited downstairs. I thought he was eager to be free. The bureau is closed. You have to wait until tomorrow. He whispered hoarsely. Have you really decided? I smiled bitterly. My father is dead. Shen Chengyu stabbed me. Let's call it even. His eyes flickered with complicated emotions. The next day, we applied for divorce, only to be told there was a 1-month cooling off period. Perfect, I said. You can plan your new wedding. He said nothing. I worked multiple jobs, cleaning, baking, hotel service. My hands became rough, but I felt free. Then I met Xunan Xing, an old classmate. He had confessed to me publicly 2 years before. I rejected him harshly after overhearing that he only wanted to use me to beat Shen Chengfeng. Now, he was back. One day before the cooling off period ended, Shen Chengyu ordered a cake with revenge served written on it. Soon after, a customer complained of food poisoning, and I was fired. I didn't care. Shen Chengfen appeared. Yuri rushing to divorce because of Xunan Xing? Do you love him? I was exhausted. We have nothing left between us. Suddenly he kissed me roughly, the taste of tobacco filling my mouth. My long imagined sweet first kiss turned bitter. On divorce day, I arrived early. Shen Chengfeng was late. I didn't mind. I just wanted it to end. Shen Chengyu linked his arm proudly. My heart suddenly twisted in pain. I collapsed. Before blacking out, I asked Shen Chengfeng, "Did you ever love me?" His voice was icy. "I hated you for stealing my adoptive mother's chance to live." I woke up a week later. The doctor's words shattered everything. You never had a heart transplant. Only minor surgery scars. Shen Chengfeng froze. It was all a lie. Shen Chengyu had wasted the medical money and framed the Song family out of jealousy. 6 years of revenge, bankruptcy, my father's death. All for nothing. I knelt at my father's grave from dawn till dark. Shen Chengfeng, I hate you. He came and begged Jiao Xiao, I'm sorry. I knocked the food away. Get out. I will never forgive you. Shen Chengyu rushed in. Why did you cancel our wedding? Do you love her? I smiled coldly. Neither of you will escape this. Xunan Xing appeared. I can help you destroy Shen Chengfeng. Conditions? You. I refused firmly. I will not sell myself. I will work for you fairly. He agreed. Within 3 months, I took several major projects from Shen Chengfeng. One night he waited for me surrounded by cigarette butts and hugged me from behind. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Struggled and cried. You killed my father. You ruined my life. Soon after, Jun and Xing told me Shen Chengfeng's company collapsed. He jumped from a building. He's alive but in a coma. I felt no joy. Only pain. Shen Chengyu had gone insane. Shen Chengfeng sent her to a psychiatric hospital himself. He jumped to atone. When he woke, he weakly grabbed my hand. Xiao, can you forgive me? I looked away, focus on recovering. Outside, Xun and Xing was waiting. He finally confessed, I lied about using you to beat Shen Chengfeng. I've loved you for years. I realized that while I loved Shen Chengfeng silently, someone had loved me quietly too. Junan Xing awkwardly scratched his head. I was worried you'd be late for work, so I came to pick you up.